I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Courtside Soundoff podcast. Once again, I'm Josh Evanoff. Welcome by the one and only man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. My friend and yours, Angel Ortega. We got a lot of stuff to talk about this week, boys. And by a lot, I mean, maybe not a lot. We got, it was UFC 310 fight week. We got some PFL to go over, some boxing stuff. Before we break into all the action, as always, we're brought to you by a few sponsors of the show, Rogue Energy, ELYXR, and our friends over at BetMGM. Rogue Energy, ELYXR, code Soundoff, all caps. We go to check out for Rogue Energy for me, man. I mean, helps me get to the finish line, whether I'm at the gym, whether I'm at home, whether I'm doing my job. They can help me get there and help me push through. And they can help you as well. Code Soundoff at checkout for 10% off. Code Soundoff at checkout, all caps. ELYXR, though, they're going to get you really high. Thanksgiving, like I said last week, if you took a couple Delta 8s with your dinner, you probably had a fun time, man.
By the way, how was your Thanksgiving? We need to talk about it. I guess it's kind of part of the show. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving, I'm kind of a weird guy when it comes to Thanksgiving. Like, I don't want to say I don't give a shit.
I know what you mean.
But
I know what you mean. A lot of people can relate to what you're saying right now.
It is what it is. Like, I enjoy, I'm a fat fuck, so I enjoy eating all the food. We made the potatoes, you made all the stuffing, all the normal stuff.
I would say, like, what did you eat for Thanksgiving specifically?
So here's the thing. My entire life, I was a turkey family. But in the last few years, decided to do something different. Doing ribs, actually, for the last 3 or 4 years now. And ribs have kind of replaced the turkey and the ham.
I mean, it's Kansas City, baby. I mean,
exactly. It works. And had some nice ribs on Thursday. Had some mashed potatoes, some green bean casserole, had some deviled eggs. We had all the normal spread plus ribs in case of the turkey.
By the way, so you enjoyed turkey. So this makes me think that you're an intelligent man, that you're aware that good juicy turkey does exist.
Oh yeah, no, I know. There's some good turkey out there. There's good turkey, good ham. I think whenever it comes to it depends on the cut of the meat that you get. Really, I think there's some some terrible turkeys out there.
Oh no,
on Thanksgiving
Day. I wanted to ask you. I saw that ESPN put out start one, bench one.
Yeah,
I gotta defend yams on here, bro.
You're defending yams.
These motherfuckers were cutting yams, and they were because dude, there was mac and cheese on there, stuffing. I'm like, dude, you can have mac and cheese any day of the fucking year.
Yeah, this is actually,
you can have it as a side whenever. And you're cutting fucking yams?
Whenever you put it in that kind of context, I agree with you. But I will say, I love me some mac and cheese.
No.
And I'm never going to turn down the opportunity.
Don't get me wrong. I love.
And I'm not a yams guy. I'm not a yams guy.
Oh, heartbreak!
I know. I don't hate yams.
Do you like stuffing at least?
I fuck with stuffing.
I was gonna say I fuck with stuffing.
I get a healthy amount of stuffing. Whenever I go ahead.
You fuck with cranberry sauce?
Cranberry sauce can be very divisive. I think it depends on if you get the little store bought in a can.
It depends on the quality of it. No, 100%.
It's terrible. But I will say one of the jobs I worked at, I've worked in a couple kitchens. One of the kitchens I worked in had the greatest cranberry sauce alongside the ham. Chef's kiss, So
no, definitely
that good. But if you're at a shitty Thanksgiving where people don't know how to cook.
And you got a shit turkey.
Got a shit. Like they got that preheat, throw in the oven for an hour.
The Popeyes pre-made turkey with all the fucking stuff on it.
Yes.
Throw in the oven.
Terrible. So I think it depends on what you cook. What did you have? Did you have turkey?
So I did have some of the traditional So I had turkey, stuffing, yams, and potato casserole.
Okay.
I had that. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong. And which was great, tasted wonderful.
Yeah.
The fucking candy yams were wonderful too. Didn't have one thing that breaks my heart. Didn't have any pie this year. I am a pumpkin pie slut. I will admit that on air.
Yeah.
I could get into this. It's a whole thing. I haven't had pumpkin pie in a few years. I might have to go out of my way and try to hunt one down somewhere because I haven't had one. Oh, fuck, it sounds so good right now. Having my fat boy moment right now.
Pumpkin pie, anything pumpkin pie, I'm there, bro. Straight up. Anything pumpkin pie, anything cheesecake, something like that, But if we're talking
by the way, do you have a favorite dessert?
Oh, I mean, it's either cannolis or maybe a nice tiramisu or a cheesecake. It's one of those three.
Josh, you and me are one and the same. My favorite dessert, if I can only have one dessert for the rest of my life, would be tiramisu.
Tiramisu is a great fucking pick. It's a fantastic
tiramisu. Dude, there was this place that made the greatest tiramisu gelato. It doesn't exist anymore. I don't have to get into. Like I said, we're talking about food right now. People make fun of us on the show. I don't give a fuck. Dude. Every human being on planet Earth.
You know what I also did on Thanksgiving? I went to the gym. There's no bullshit. Before the food at about like 1 o'clock, and went out to the gym, spent like an hour and a half there. You know, it's funny. It's so funny that actually this came up because it's actually this is a psychotic thing I do to push myself at the gym. If I'm at the gym and there's somebody with me and like I don't know them, in my head they don't know it, but we're competing that day. We're going head to head. This guy popped up in the gym about probably like I was nearing the end of my thing. I just hopped on the treadmill. I did all the bench. You know, I did all that stuff. Did all the weights. And then I hopped on the treadmill, and about literally 1 minute after I hopped on the treadmill, a guy came in from the outside on Thanksgiving, and he hopped on the treadmill. And I was like, I'm gonna outrun this motherfucker, no matter what happens. This guy, he started running. I started running. I was like, I'm not gonna stop running until this guy stops running. And then I outlasted that guy I was like, I'm not leaving until this guy leaves. It was like the Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko in the sauna. Like, you knew about that day, Vladimir. You knew that you knew we were competing that day. He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you seen that clip?
No, but I can only imagine.
The whole thing is that Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko, they're like in a sauna one time.
I think I have.
Yeah, and he's like, Fury was like, I'm not going to leave the sauna until you do. Like in his mind. So in my mind, I'm like, this motherfucker's not gonna outrun me on Thanksgiving. Are you shitting me?
But yes, my one downfall this year at Thanksgiving was no pie.
No pie. That's crazy.
But you know what I've been I really want? I want a nice warm blueberry pie.
Oh, that's a
you know what the nice little crust on top. I need to find someone who can make that for me, dude.
Yeah.
Because like people are like, wow. Someone was like, why warm? I'm like, dude, the I can get it. It sounds like fucking Food Network. The flavor profile of a warm pie versus the flavor profile of a room temperature or full pie you take out of are significantly different, and no one can tell me. Well, and different.
I think it depends on the type of pie too. So, for example, if you have a pumpkin pie that's hot, I'm not into it. But if you have a blueberry pie that's warm,
dude, not even just that, but think about like a cherry pie,
an apple pie.
A cherry pie that's warm tastes completely different than a cherry pie that's in the fridge or room temp. Great point again with the apple pie. A warm apple pie tastes way different than just like apple pie you had sitting in the fridge.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, comment down below if what you had for Thanksgiving. Let me go ahead and say that too while I'm in this.
What was your Thanksgiving lineup?
I might even put out a poll on the channel. Like we do like little polls to see who the people think are gonna win fights. I'm gonna do that with like your Thanksgiving. Like what's your favorite Thanksgiving? It's
a little late. We probably should have done it last
I don't give a shit, dude. Let's talk about it. Food comments down below only. Actually,
right?
Nah, man. Well, you know what? You had a good spread. I had a good spread. You missed a pie, which is just crazy to me. That's like,
did you get some?
That's half the fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, like my girlfriend, she knows how to cook. She made some pies. Very good pies. So
shout out her. I might have to pay for her to make me.
Yeah,
something.
She probably would too. It's yeah, man. I love pumpkin pie and all that. Like not before we move on. Spent way too long talking about this, but like whenever even like pumpkin pie shit, like at Starbucks, or whatever. Like, oh yeah, I'll be a grown ass man. I'll get my pumpkin pie frappe. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, like fuck it.
No judgment here.
No judgment here. Speaking of no judgment,
Judgment Day. I mean, dude, WWE, UFC, I mean, they're a thing now.
Fuck Dominic Mysterio, am I right? Fuck that piece of shit, am I right?
Mommy.
Rhea Ripley, how are you doing? You know, so, anyways. Dude, by the way, have you seen her husband, by the way, Rhea Ripley?
He's massive. He's
going to die within the next 3 years.
Why? Is he like...
He looks ridiculous. And I'm not even saying this is like a mean thing here. He is big. Like...
What's his name?
In Buddy Matthews.
Is he Australian too?
Huh?
Is he Australian as well?
He is all. I believe so.
Is he an Aussie?
He's an Aussie. He's from Melbourne. Down under.
He's 36.
Yeah, this guy's unreal. But the point being here, Judgment Day. No, just bringing it back to WWE talk. I know that we're 10 minutes into the podcast. If you guys thought we talked about MMA this week, you were wrong. No, but there's not a whole lot to really recap.
You know, there's one regular listener out there who's like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to actually recap, guys. So we're kind of just fucking around for the first.
It's crazy though, because it is fucking fight week, the last pay-per-view of the year.
Fight week. It is fucking fight week. And if you guys want to have some fun with the fights this weekend, you can go to our friends over at BetMGM. MMA and boxing fans, you follow that link down below, you can get up to $1,500 in free bets if you do not hit and you start up a BetMGM account. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER if you're having any issues. However, if you're not, you can have some fun this weekend. UFC 310 is a huge card. Go ahead and follow that link down below. Get up to $1,500 in free bets.
Alexandre Pantoja, the current champ, a minus 250 on the betting line, plus 200. It might be changed by Kai Asakura. If you want to throw, if you want to put down a wager.
Kai's a savage. If you haven't seen him, coming over from Japan, absolutely fantastic fight. You know what? Should we just break into the preview first before the recap? Because I'd much rather talk about this UFC 310 card than PFL.
I guess we could start it hot,
Yeah, well, we're gonna hit it hot. We're gonna hit it hot and heavy. After 10 minutes of food talk, we're breaking into UFC 310, going down this Saturday night from the T-Mobile Arena, Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. JA, I'm taking your job, John Anik. Don't worry about it. In the main event, Alexandre Pantoja, the cannibal out of Rio de Janeiro, 28-5 is the record. The current UFC flyweight champion won the gold last July in a fight of the lifetime contender against Brandon Moreno. One of my all-time favorite fights, that trilogy, back and forth. He won the gold by split decision in December. He beats Brandon Royval, the number 2 ranked guy in the division. And then, if you guys don't know, he's pretty much wiped out the entire division in the build-up to getting the title. If you look at the record, his only losses, Davidson Figueiredo no longer at flyweight, Askarov no longer in the UFC.
Not really even competing anymore.
Exactly. And then he lost to Dustin Ortiz in his second UFC fight, so not a lot to really take away from there. But since essentially 2019, the guy's been unstoppable. Beat Steve Erceg in May. Kind of an interesting test, though. Steve Erceg ranked number 9 at the time, wasn't supposed to get the title shot.
Came damn near close to winning that title.
Came damn close. Well, now he's in the position of facing another guy, kind of more unknown, right? Not a champion. In fact, not even a UFC fighter. Kai Asakura signed to the company earlier this year. 21-4 is the record. We know the story. Former Rizin bantamweight champion. Just a hard-hitting guy. Of its 25 wins, 16 coming by way of finish. A lot of UFC veterans in there. Obviously defeated Koji Horiguchi. He broke Olka Sosaki's jaw back in 2019. Defeated Manel Cape as well over there in Rizin. So you get the point here. This guy is an absolute fucking savage. If you have not seen the embedded, if you've not seen some of the preview stuff, you've not gotten a feel for this guy, you've not gotten the taste of his flavor, okay? You're going to find out Saturday night whenever he becomes UFC flyweight champion. That's right, Angel. I'm giving the prediction already. I can't stop myself. No.
Jake Paul?
Man. All right. Well, I don't know about that. But any jokes aside, as far as the main event goes, I kind of got too heated. But on paper, this is one of the greatest fights of the year. I could not be more excited for it. Give me your thoughts, Angel.
I mean, if this is not violence personified, I will be disappointed, dude. I mean, these are two of the most entertaining fighters on the planet. Dude, fuck rankings aside, fuck everything aside for once. Especially right now, like, this fight is just perfect right now for the state of flyweight. Because if Pantoja wins, things can kind of get figured out. It gives a little room for guys to kind of push themselves and set themselves in position to fight for the title. And for Asakura, if he comes in here, he makes a big boom. Big jump into the division, and kind of gets set up to potentially be a relevant player in the promotion, you know? If you guys watch this guy's highlight reel, you'll know. This guy does not let you down. Win, lose, or draw, whatever it may be. He will give it his all. Talking about Kai Asakura here for y'all. Same with Pantoja,
both
though.
Guys, yeah.
Both guys, same to Pantoja. I do believe, though, like kind of say, I don't think Pantoja's way of fight is due for the long run. I'm not saying this is going to be the fight to like do him done and this will be the fight that'll set him back and it'll be the downfall from here. But I do genuinely believe like he can only fight that way so many times. Same with Brandon Moreno before like eventually it just doesn't work anymore. And dude, Kai thrives in the chaos.
He does.
Guy, kind of reminds me about like these guys like making this shit a shit show because they live in that. I don't know why, man, but like, I'll say it. I think if you want to play it safe, intelligent, pick would be Pantoja, 100%. There's all the dominoes in positions to tell you why it's the right choice. On the other end, Asakura, though, yeah, he's a big question mark. I'm curious to see how is he at this level? How is he going to do? How is he going to perform? Is he going to show up? Is he going to surprise us in a good or bad way? I mean, I hope it's not a blow. If it's a blowout, it'd be very sad. I think on the Pantoja to Asakura, if it was Asakura to Pantoja, it'd be like, this guy just did this. But Josh, I got to do it for the hype, man. With how much of a Looney Tunes year it's been, I'm gonna have to go Kai Asakura.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie with you. Same. Yeah, I mean that's part of it's just the vibe. Sometimes I've said this before in the show. There's some fights where like I break it down in my head. I'll go rewatch fights. I'll get all technical with it.
You'll watch similar fight styles too, like
exactly. I'll watch breakdowns. I'll try because I'm like, all right, I gotta come on the show this week. I gotta give like an actual technical breakdown. This fight, and no offense to these guys, because they can be technical when they want to. These are two guys who thrive in the chaos. They throw caution to the wind like it's nothing else, and it works out for him. Pantoja, even in fights where he's had to like down the stretch, the Brandon Royval rematch, Steve Arceg rematch, he's kind of had to go back to the grappling. Those first 3 rounds, he was out there swinging and banging. The guy just doesn't give a fuck. Kai Asakura, he's not the guy you want to do that with, man. Very hard hitter, competent on the ground. Although obviously that's kind of if you had to pick a weak spot, you'd stay on the mat for him.
Hey man, you seen that footage of him training with Rob Davashvili though?
He's been putting in the work, and he has had some submission wins in the past. We got to also give him that credit. I don't know, man. I think it could come. Obviously, Pantoja is a safe pick, but I think Kai Asakura is going to catch him. I think he might catch him early, even down the stretch, maybe, man. I'm going to go Kai Asakura. I think it's just part of, too, is just the vibe. By the way this guy's carried himself in fight week.
He has an aura.
He's just like, dude, he knows this is his fucking moment, and they can't take it away from him.
By the way, how likely do you think it is for him to commit a foul? It will happen at least sometime in his UFC career. Right?
I mean, sometime in the UFC career. Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'm not talking like eye poke, dick kick. I'm talking like illegal knee, bro.
Yeah, no, I think I'll give it a 20% chance.
Could you imagine
1 out of 5?
Could you imagine if he knocks down Pantoja and then goes for a soccer kick to the head? Or a head stomp.
So fucking cool though. Would not be so fucking
Josh
cool.
is like pride never
dude
die.
This is my MMA hot take, and I've said it to you before, is a guy who like I'm generally more like, hey, let's take the safety approach. These are all actual human beings. That being said, your boy loves soccer kicks. Some of those soccer kicks, was it the Roger Huerta one where he just got murdered or something?
That was bad though. That was one of the worst.
But at the same time, you're kind of watching it like, isn't that kind of fucking cool though? Like, isn't that like a nice ass?
But then you're like, damn, Rampage holding the the two sides of the ropes and head
stomping. See, that was just as cool. No, but look, we're in agreement on the main event. I'm surprised about that, but I'm actually not that surprised. I think you and I, we're both kind of Ryzen guys, so it's like not that surprising to me. Like if you guys haven't watched Ryzen, his run in Ryzen,
it's still very.
It makes a lot more sense.
It's a very fun show to watch.
Incredibly fun, and they actually just announced their end of the year card. We got Jose Shorty Torres on there. We got a couple good names on there. Like Ryzen, whenever they actually do big events, they're the best thing in MMA. But they're just kind of rare in that way. That being said, we're in alignment on the main event. Co-main event is just as intriguing to me as the main event, okay? It is going to be a 5-round non-title co-main event. Shavkat Rakhmonov, Nomad, is the name. 30 years old, 18-0, 18 up, 18 down. And by putting him down, I mean nobody's reached the scorecards. In fact, nobody's made it out of the 3rd fucking round with this guy. And the resume is just excellent. You're talking about Wonderboy Thompson, Jeff Neal, Neil Magny, Carlson Harris, Alex Cowboy Oliveira in there, man. Just so many good guys. And it's kind of looked like for a while this guy's a future champion. I think everybody agrees with that. However, he's now set to face another undefeated welterweight, another guy that looks like he could be a future champion, Ian Machado Garry, 15-0. 18-0 versus 15-0. Dude, it writes itself, okay? Winner gets the title shot. He and Machado Garry, they have a couple of common opponents in there. They both beat Jeff Neal. They both beat Neil Magny. Machado Garry, we obviously know the story there. Irishman, feels confident. He's young, long, rangy, 27 years old, out of Dublin. He's won me over. I gotta say it. Yeah. I've never been an Ian Machado Garry fan. I never hated him.
I always enjoyed the guy.
I never hated him as much as everybody else. But did I think he was kind of obnoxious? Yeah. Same time though, the cojones you have to have the fucking balls to step up and fight Shavkat Rakhmonov on short notice, mind you. Not a full camp. He took this fight about 3-4 weeks ago. The balls.
Granted, we will say he was in camp to fight Buckley in Florida.
But he signed a deal after already calling out Shavkat. He knew that was a possibility.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're not wrong. And on top of that, he's going to fight a week earlier than what he would have expected.
Exactly. So it's still short notice.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. And after so many guys, even like guys who I respect and adore, Kamaru Usman, like he went out there and was like, "Yo, I'll fight Shavkat UFC 310." The time came, they offered him the fight.
By the way,
he said no.
Did you see we finally got to confirm the Prates thing from Shavkat?
No.
That Carlos Prates was offered the fight and he accepted it, but the UFC found out that he had an injury on his foot.
So they
were like, okay, let's hold off. But I gotta say, dude,
holy
fuck. Carlos Prates could have had the greatest rookie debut in UFC history, and it would have been even fucking close if he took that fight.
God, dude.
Even if he lost it, I would have argued to the end of the time that would have been the greatest single win year out of a UFC non-champion fighter.
What a fucking dude. Oh my God. I didn't know that. Man, what a savage. I mean, I knew that Carlos Prates accepted a fight. We just didn't know against who, but like he couldn't fight because of injury. He said that. So what a badass. But yeah, man, apparently Carlos Prates, Ian Machado Garry, the only guys with the balls to stand up and face Shavkat Rakhmonov. According to the current line from our friends over at BetMGM, it's not looking great, but it's closer than a lot of other Shavkat fights. Minus 400 for Saturday night. Ian Machado Garry coming back as a plus 300. If you're looking for some value there.
That's a pretty wide margin, I gotta say.
That's wide, but also, if you look at Shavkat Rakhmonov, his previous betting lines, it is closer than normal. I mean,
it's been that wide in the past.
Yeah, I mean, he was a minus 210 against Bilal Muhammad. He was a minus 600 against a Wonder Boy, minus 450 against Jeff Neal.
Dude,
so
talking about funny shit that could happen. Wouldn't it be so fucking funny if Ian Garry won? These internet fucking soy boys would go insane, dude.
No, bro, what do you mean? Ian Machado Gary's a soy boy, bro. What do you mean? You know?
Dude, he's a cuck.
He's a cuck, dude. Look, like I said, I never really cared about the Ian Machado Garry stuff outside of cage. I just thought he's kind of a dick. But at the same time, like I said, this is the type of shit that you do if you do believe all the shit you're saying. So it's kind of like, damn, he's kind of stepping up. He's talking the talk and he's walking the walk. I don't think he's going to win on Saturday night, though. As funny as it would be, and it'd be so fucking funny. It'd be so fucking funny. I don't think he will. I think he's doing a lot of the right things. I think he's been in camp with Charlie Olives over there down in Brazil. I think he's putting in the work on the mat. We know on the feet he has the skills, but he still gets caught quite a lot. He leaves himself kind of open. I think Shavkat could catch him on the feet, sub him on the mat. What do you think?
I mean, dude, I don't know. I think Ian's gonna surprise a lot of people. I think his hands are clearer than Shavkat, if I'm being honest. I really do think that 100%. Like when that guy enters flow state, he's pretty on.
Oh yeah,
on the feet, he's pretty on. And I mean, granted, I don't think Shavkat will allow him to find comfort on the feet. If he does, though, I will be shocked. And then at that point, which the fight will go to the ground, which at that point, I think that's that's going to be a whole different dynamic. I think when the fight hits the mat, I think that's when we're going to see who will more likely to not win this fight or how close this fight's truly going to be. Because if there's a gap there, we will see a massive shift in the direction of who's going to win the fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about it. I think it's a safe pick, dude. But I got to say, man, like, don't sleep on Ian Garry. He could go out there and get ran through, but I got a weird feeling he's going to surprise us in some facets. I think even if he made the distance, because no one else has made it, I'd be like, damn, like credit where credit is due. 27 years young, took the fight on short notice. Came a little early to the UFC, but kind of made it to this point. Like, if he made it there now at this stage, and like he has plenty of time to get back to the belt, like I'd be impressed no matter what. Like he would earn some major respect. Yeah, and he's gonna have a hard time in there. Like I'm curious to see. Like he's had some hard moments in fights, obviously early on in the career. Not so much now later, I think. I'm curious to see how it's gonna be now against like this echelon of fighter. Like when things get hard, how is Ian Garry gonna react?
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, my kind of vibe is that like I think Ian Machado Garry is gonna impress people early. I think he's absolutely going to catch him. I think this fight's actually going to look pretty similar to the Jeff Neal fight that Shavkat Rakhmonov had. If you watch that fight, Ian Machado Garry obviously beat Jeff Neal, but he kind of stayed on. Jeff Neal was kind of just barely getting out of the way of the big shots. He'd come back with some big ones of his own. He was kind of having success on the feet. But the thing is, Shavkat Rakhmonov has a chin made of just adamantium. So he was walking through the big shots. And he just broke him down, hurt him in the third, ended up getting a sub win as well. I think a similar thing could happen. I think Ian Machado Garry is going to, like you said, whenever he enters flow state, he's hard to deal with. Look at the Neil Magny fight, for example. Just finding the big shots, always landing, always staying active, always moving. And he's going to need to stay on his bike on Saturday. And I think he will, but I think Shavkat Rakhmonov will break him down, and I think he'll get the win. Like we said, I love the fight, and I like this fight that's under it too, man. A rematch at heavyweight. Winner, let's say, with depending on how things go with John Jones, winner presumably going to fight Tom Aspinall, our boy Tommy Aspinall. Serial gain, as John Jones would call him, serial gain. Okay, out of France. Obviously, we know the story here. Former interim champion, but kind of whenever he stepped up to the top tier. Because heavyweight has there's a top tier and there's an actual top tier. The top 10 of heavyweight is not, it's not the easiest thing to deal with. But if you're good enough, you can handle guys like Derek Lewis. You can handle Sergey Spivak, so on and so forth. We're talking about guys like John Jones, Francis Ngannou. He lost to both those guys pretty cleanly. However, he did beat Alexander Volkov in 2020. 4 years later, they're set to run it back. Volkov on the greatest run of his career, arguably 4 wins in a row, 3 of those coming by way of finish. He dominated Sergey Pavlovich. He submitted Tai Tuivasa, a pretty clean win. Alexander Romanov knocked out Rosenstrike. 5 wins in his last 6. The only loss being to Tommy Aspinall. Volkov, we talked about him a lot. We've hyped him up a lot. Can he finally earn a UFC title shot against Serial Gain on Saturday night?
I gotta say it, dude. I am a Volkov truther, dude. I think if anybody's gonna come through and surprise us, I've said it for years. I was here early. You guys cannot deny me my moment. I think Volkov can get it done. I think he can. I think he can reach championship caliber. At least get to the title fight. Whatever happens at that point, so be it. Mm-hmm. And also, dude, I know he got 50-45 on 2 of the scorecards and 49-46, but dude, numerically, the fight was close.
People need to rewatch that fight.
It wasn't like he won the rounds, but it wasn't just it wasn't Volkov just getting fucking thrown around and destroyed. Like, he did lose the fight decisively. But man, I thought he did. He held his own in there. He didn't get ran through. Tom Aspinall ran through Volkov more than Gon did. Trust me. And Gon is, I hate to say it, I don't think is as good as Aspinall.
No, he's I lost a lot of respect for Cyril Gon with the Tom Aspinall thing. That's one thing to lose to John. It's one thing to shit your pants on the biggest stage against John Jones, and lose inside of a minute, but. It's another thing entirely to be I'm not going to fight Tom Aspinall. I just don't care about it. I don't even remember what his excuse was at the time, but now he's kind of gone back on it and be like, actually, I was never offered the fight. And it's just
Tom was actually offered.
It's actually Tom who rejected. Dude, a year ago, you were saying you didn't want to fight him, and then Tom Aspinall said you rejected him. You never came out in the moment and said no. Now it's a year later. You're like, oh, yeah, no, whatever, bro. Point being, I'm very torn on this one. I think Cyril Gane can absolutely win this one.
I think it's a coin
flip.
I
think it's a smart pick. But I don't know, man. I think Volkov is good enough to flip the script on him. I'm not sure how you feel about this. I could see Alexander Volkov going out there and fucking taking him down. I could see him going out there pushing him against the fence.
Well, dude, he's shown
making it a dirty fight.
He's shown. The thing is, he still had growth. No matter what, you can say whatever you want about Volkov. Continuously through his career, he has continuously tried to make some level of changes, whether it's in his body, in his fight style, trying to wrestle. All these things. The guy has gotten better continuously through his career. That's why I've kept faith with him as long as I have as far. And dude, he's approaching 50 fights. This is his 49th professional fight as a heavyweight. This guy has a pretty damn good chin.
Yeah.
The guy's been through it. I refuse to believe that he's not gonna at least reach the title belt fight one time in the UFC.
I agree with you there. And that's one of the reasons why we like the guy so much. Because a lot of MMA fans, and especially this new breed, they're kind of like boxing fans. If you lose once, you're shit to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I appreciate a dude, and this is always my thoughts, who's willing to go the extra mile. Guys who have been told no, and they keep on working anyway. A Leon Edwards type, you know what I mean? Even though a lot of people hated him, I was like, dude, this guy's putting in the work. He's improving. Even though they wanted to become champion, he did it anyway. I respect shit like that. Alexander Volkov, same thing. He keeps on getting turned away by the top level. He'll go back. He'll improve. He'll stay in the gym. He'll put on weight. He'll fuck with his body. He'll do whatever he needs to do. He'll go out there and get the fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple. Get Ermac tattooed on him, okay? He'll get that shit on his back. That's basically what the tattoo is. Point being, though, man, I'm going to take Volkov for the win. I think he's currently the underdog. Current line, minus 350, Cyril Gane from our friends over at BetMGM. Alexander Volkov at plus 275. I'm going to go and take Alexander Volkov.
By the way, the upset value on this card is insane.
I agree with you. I think Volkov can flip the script on him. Will he? I think he will. I think he just might, because I think he's very well aware. That first fight, numerically, like you said, the fight was close, but Cyril Gane was getting the better of him. He's kind of landing the more shots. He was landing the better shots. I think Volkov knows that after watching Cyril Gane get taken down by John Jones, even Spivak had a little success in the clinch with him,
Yeah.
I think Volkov knows that he can take him down. And we've seen it in his recent fights. He's willing to do that. He took down Tai Tuivasa instantly, submitted him. You know, like he's willing to go to that point if he needs to. So I think he will, and I think he'll get the win. These top 3 fights are steak dinners. This next fight is basically the fucking 7-Eleven roller hot dog. Okay, we got Bryce Mitchell coming back here against Kron Gracie on the main card. Fuck it, right? Why not? Bryce Mitchell, ranked number 13, has not been seen since he got murdered by Josh Emmett a year ago. It's been almost over a year since he got knocked out by Josh Emmett. Stepped up on short notice in that one. Stepping up again on short notice. This fight was only made a few weeks ago. Taking on Kron Gracie. Yes, that Kron Gracie. Kron Gracie, who's riding a 2-fight losing streak, got dominated by Charles Jourdain, where, I mean, I don't know if it's fair to call that domination, but he lost all 3 rounds where basically nothing happened, but scooted for 15 minutes. Prior to that, he had a fight of the year, not fight of the year, but a fight of the night against Cub Swanson in 2019. It was a unanimous decision loss. Both guys went back and forth. At one point, I thought, man, this guy looks like he could be a legitimate in the rankings, maybe not a future champion.
How old is Kron now?
36.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. At one point, I thought this guy could be like the shit. He's been very inactive. This, I believe, could be the final fight on his UFC deal. What do you make of this?
This is such a weird fight because I think it'd be really, really funny if Kron won. And I really don't know what to expect from Bryce because he's gotten obliterated 2 times in a row.
Exactly. And they found the one guy, not the one guy, because, I mean, ELYXR dominated him on the mat. But generally speaking, Bryce Mitchell, very hard guy to deal with on the mat. They found one of the few guys who might be able to beat him on the mat. It's like, damn, dude. Like, did you guys want Kron Gracie in the rankings? like, you could. Every other person.
Look,
beats
it
Kron
doesn't
Gracie.
make any sense, but I'm gonna go Kron. I'm not like super. Like, I have no logical sense behind it.
Yeah.
I don't like. This is not an intelligent pick at all.
No.
But I just think it'd be really, really fucking funny if we come back next week and it's guys. Kron Gracie's ranked number 13 now. Like,
36-year-old 6-2 Kron Gracie, whose best win is Alex Caceres, is now ranked number 13.
Hey man, but he beat Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean, if he beats Bryce Mitchell, I'm gonna pick Bryce Mitchell. But I thought about coming in here and doing the trolley pick and picking Kron Gracie. All vibes.
By the way, I think I picked 3 underdogs.
Asakura, you picked Shavkat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so no, you picked 2 underdogs. This is gonna be your third underdog.
That's what I'm saying. This is my 3rd.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, man, I like that. I really want to, but I just can't pull the trigger. In case you guys are curious, which by the way,
I thought about being dude. At one point, I thought about picking Ian Gary.
I thought about it too. I'm not gonna lie with you, but this line is gonna blow your socks off. Okay. Bryce Mitchell is a -800 according to our friends over at BetMGM. Kron Gracie a +550. Dude, for a guy that has not won a fight in a year, in almost. When was Bryce Mitchell's last one? I feel like it was early 2023. It was September 2023. He had that decision win over Danny Ige. He has 1 win in the last 2.5 years. I'm not going to say Kron Gracie's going to win, but if there's a single guy he could
also,
beat.
Kron didn't look great. It seemed like that whole fight week with Kron.
He looked like he was going through something, man. Like there's something up there, but he's also just a really weird guy.
Yeah, had like a really big attitude. He got into it with someone. I can't remember, but it was just he got into it with Cejudo, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I can't even remember, but it was just odd. It was all weird.
Yeah, he's a weird dude. Like, no offense.
And even the fight itself was weird.
Oh, you know what, though? They both believe in flat earth.
Oh, well, maybe they'll find some common ground.
I believe, yeah, there's definitely no bad blood here. They're both believing flat earth. Bryce Mitchell, you see, he was going after Elon Musk. They call him like the Antichrist and shit.
Okay, we're good now. Continue.
I can't wait to see them. He showed up to all those fucking.
I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for all like the media and stuff like that when it starts coming out. Like,
do you think Trump showed up to the New York City one for John Jones? Do you think he's going to show up for Pantoja, Asakura? If Donald Trump was a hardcore fan,
you know something? I'm not gonna lie. I'd give him some respect if he showed up for this.
Dude, yeah, he's in there. Like he's like. He comes in, sits down as soon as Kron Gracie.
He's like, starting. He'd be like, Asakura, I love Asakura. That performance against Pantoja was excellent.
I can't do it like because I'm holding the mic, but it's just like they say he's from Japan. I don't know anything about him, but he's a talented young man. I don't know anything about the Japan. I just know he's a great fighter. I don't know his name, but I mean I saw him the one time in Vegas. He was a great guy. He said he loved me. He said Donald, actually I learned that punch from you. Just fucking
Ian Gary is a
Ian Gary is gay.
He's a cuck.
They say his wife sleeps with other men. I don't know anything about that, but
But if anybody has their phone number, pass it over.
Oh,
Ian can watch.
Oh my god, they're saying he loved it.
Dude, if he doesn't show up for a Sean Strickland fight, I will be disappointed.
Wasn't he there for UFC 302 whenever Poirier fought Makhachev? I feel like he was.
Oh yeah, he fought. So. Oh yeah, that was Paulo versus.
Yeah, Paulo, and they fucking went out there and just jerked each other off for 25 minutes and just, walking forward like it was a fucking. What did Luke? Dude, I gotta say, Luke Rockhold had like the greatest thing. He said that Sean Strickland, he fought like a fucking a nutcracker against Paulo Costa, just fucking walking forward. Just...
Let's keep it going, King.
Main card opener. Okay, so the top three stakes: Bryce Mitchell, Kron Gracie. We're doing the Thanksgiving, guys, so we are talking about all the food. Might as well make food analogies. Kron Gracie, Bryce Mitchell, 7-Eleven hot dog. Nate Landwehr, Duho Choi. This is the Jack in the Box munchie meal. This is a fucking. This is. It's gonna be dirty.
Well, if this was an appetizer, it's not pretzel knots. Let me tell you.
No, this is like
chili cheese fries, bro. This is messy.
This is messy. This is gross.
Fuck, chili cheese fries sound really good right now.
But you're kind of like, fuck, dude. Like, shit. I'm kind of high right now. I kind of want chili cheese fries. Ice cream's good. Steaks are nice, but sometimes you just want that munchie meal. This is that fight. Okay.
But is Nate the Train not like the most interesting human being?
Well, Nate the Train is in the UFC, baby, and I think he's one of the most. I think he's fun as fuck, dude. Yeah, and also, by the way, he's actually good, which I think makes it really funny. Like, he's like not the highest level guy, but like, you look at his UFC resume. Okay, he suffered a little bit to come in. Herbert Burns knockout loss. He got a close decision over Darren Elkins. He got knocked out by Julian Erosa. Since then, he's won 4 of his last 5. The only loss being to Dan Ige. No shame there, and 3 of those wins coming by way of finish. Guy's super fun. Love him. Love the post-fight speech every time, okay? I love how we're going on UFC Fight 9, and every time, after every single fight, we're going to be 10 years from now. He's still going to be fighting. He's going to get on that mic. Nate the Train is in the UFC still, baby! Shit, let's go! That being said, though, he's taking on the boy. The Korean Superboy. Actually, the Korean Superman. Now 33 years old. Still looks like he's 17. 15-4-1 is the record, coming off a knockout win.
Them Korean genetics is something else.
Something else, man. Yeah. The record is not the greatest, but the record is not the greatest. But he has some good wins there, man. Coming off a knockout win over Bilal Gil. He's back on the right track, man. He had a long struggles.
The Bilal Gil win is really good, though. Like, that one should get a lot of praise.
I agree. Bilal Gil, very tough guy to finish, too. Super tough guy to reach in. That being said, he had the struggles outside of the cage. He had the Korean mandatory service, which, by the way, South Korea, crazy right now.
I know, I saw that.
I know, dude. So, but that being said, he's on the right track. Can he pull off the win here, man? According to the current line, our boy Duho Choi, a plus 115 underdog. Nate Landwehr, a minus 140. Very close odds. Very conflicted about this fight, but I love it a lot, man. Who do you got?
I'm going Nate the Train.
Yeah?
I'm
He's
sorry.
in the UFC.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna go ahead and take Duho Choi.
I can see it. I'll be honest.
I think he's gonna land the much cleaner shots. I think if it's a fight where you don't want to face a guy like Duho Choi, if he can be drawn into a war, but if he's not drawn into the war, if he stays back, he looks for the clean shots. He's very clean boxing whenever he uses it. And it looked like that Bilal Gil fight was the first time in a long time where he's like, all right, I'm not getting pulled into the war. I'm not gonna do it. And he just stayed on the outside. He boxed his ears off and got the knockout win. I think the same thing can happen here. It can. Will it? I'm going to say yes, but it's like a 51-49 matchup in my mind. Like, I'm very slightly edging with him. So, that being said, man, these prelims are fucking stacked. These prelims, if you're talking top to bottom.
We're blessed MMA right now. Max Holloway, dude.
Yeah. Purely top to bottom, this might be the greatest card of 2024. Even better than UFC 300, depending on how these fights shake out. Dominic Reyes, Anthony Smith, banger a lot of heavyweight. Both these guys are probably past their prime. They probably won't fight for a title again. But this should be a fun fight, especially at the stage of their careers. Luke against Themba Dreambo, originally supposed to be.
Crazy storyline in that fight, right?
Yeah.
Luke trying to hold down his spot. Obviously had the brain. Yeah. Was it brain bleed?
Brain hemorrhage, bro.
Hemorrhage. Themba Dreambo, he's getting the chance. He's getting the chance to change his life right now.
Yeah.
Is he going to succeed or is he not?
Yeah. And obviously, Vincent Luque was, from what I understand, not as poor as Themba, obviously, growing up, and obviously doing the circumstances, but it's kind of in a weird way. Two guys, very similar backgrounds. You know, Luque did never really, come from like more of a poor grab background anyway. He had to fight and scratch and claw to get that UFC opportunity.
I think his record was 7-4 at one point.
7-4, correct.
When he wanted to go to the Ultimate Fighter Brazil, and he couldn't.
Yeah. He had to scratch and claw to get those opportunities. Themba, now in the same position, and now it's Luque, can to serve as like the can you pass the old guard. You know, it's kind of cool in that way. Originally supposed to be Nick Diaz in this fight. Nick Diaz out due to.
And dude, Themba's had a good campaign. I gotta say it. Like, I'm not saying like fighter of the year, but like, I don't even know. I don't want to say maybe most improved fighter of the year potentially.
I agree with that.
Something like if he gets this win, he will have become ranked. He will have succeeded in that, and he said his goal is to become champion. I mean, I really like the guy's journey. However it ends, however it goes, I really hope he just finds whatever level of success he can. And he's already changed his life. He's a really good guy. I like him. He helps his community back in Africa, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I want to be incorrect here, but he's done a lot of stuff from Zimbabwe. He's done a lot of stuff not just for himself and his family, but also for people back home. So I really respect that.
Exactly, I agree. That being said, man, that's a banger of a fight. Really happy that Nick Diaz is not fighting. Apparently, did you see that video of Nick Diaz?
Dude, that came out a while back. We haven't talked about it.
We never talked about it because I wasn't sure what to say. But now that we're on Fight Week, I kind of feel like mentioning it.
Well, dude, the thing is, I didn't even know if it was Nick to begin with. Like, that's why I never felt comfortable talking about it.
Got you.
Has it been 100% confirmed that it was Nick?
I mean, it looks just like Nick Diaz and it sounds like Nick Diaz. But I mean, I don't know if it's ever been confirmed. Like somebody by like him directly or somebody in his family.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but if you guys, allegedly, a man like Nick Diaz, like a month ago, was seen on the street just like lighting, like he was like using like a lighter to light like some grass on fire.
Like trying to light up grass on
Which,
fire.
to be fair, she's like some shit Nick Diaz would do even in his prime. But just hanging out on the side of the street like 3 a.m. doing some weird shit. But at the same time, yeah, definitely not a good look when you're like 38 or whatever now, or you know, like it's. And then also his girlfriend at the time posted like a thing about like I hope you get help with your addiction or some shit, some vague thing on Instagram about Nick. I don't know, but I don't like digging into the hearsay, but he was pulled from the fight. Also on the prelims, Mozart Ilawev, Aljamain Sterling.
One of the most consequential fights on this card, not on the main card.
No,
still important. We got to talk about it and recognize both these guys.
Winner should get a title shot.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like it. Should be a fun grappling match. Randy Brown, Brian Battle.
Banger.
Oh,
big moment for Brian Battle. Another major moment for a fighter. At 170, once again, like, dude, Battle is good.
And you know what? They know how good he is too. Putting him on a pay-per-view against Randy Brown, who is like the top 15 gatekeeper, I'd say, welterweight right now. Who's riding a bunch of momentum himself, you know, not gonna lie. That being said, I
by the way,
I like Brian Battle in this
dude,
matchup.
The Battle Brown shit talks to be so good.
Yeah, I agree.
I gotta give credit to Battle, though. He always like gets chirping a little bit. Like he always gets his opponents going, which makes it fun.
Knocks out Kevin Jousset in France earlier this year. Gets them, fucking flips them off.
Who's in Paris? Who's in Paris, boys? You know who's in Paris. Brian Battle's in Paris.
Yeah. So anyways, next up on this one, early prelims, Chris Weidman, Eric Andrews. These guys were supposed to fight a few weeks ago. We'll see it here. Cody Durden, Joshua Van, banger at flyweight. Love Joshua Van here. One of my, you know, if you're talking, we saw that ESPN 25 under 25 MMA fighters. That guy for me, top 5. I mean, he's just that fucking good. Exactly. 23 years old still. Michael Chiesa, Max Griffin, 2 old vets at welterweight.
Dude, I know it's been a while since Michael Chiesa fight, but how long has it been since Max Griffin fought? Because I feel
Max Griffin just fought February 2024.
Dude, prior to that?
Jeremiah Wells split decision win. Prior to that, July 2023. He only fights pretty much once a year.
It's been pretty sparse. Like I couldn't really remember the last time he fought.
Yeah. Michael Chiesa not very active either. I mean, now 36, coming off that win over Tony Ferguson in August.
I forgot that even happened.
Yeah, he said if he lost someone, he was going to retire. So, nope, not retiring. Still sticking around. We also got Clay Guida, who is now 42. He's going to be 43 the day after this fight. He's going to be 43 on December 8th.
Taking on a how young Chase Hooper?
This might be the largest age discrepancy in a UFC fight, but I feel like it's not, but it might be. So 43 against 25. Okay, an 18-year age gap. Chase Hooper coming off a submission win over Vasyl Borishev in May. He's gotten it together. Okay, he's no longer the 18-year-old Chase Hooper that we knew.
Dude,
this kid can fucking strike.
Dude, 18 years ago, how far was was Clay Guida into his fucking MMA career.
18 years ago would have been 2006, and he would have been, let me see. The fucking page is froze. Let me see. So he would have been making his UC debut against Justin James, second round submission win.
Dude,
Clay Guida.
This guy has lived a whole nother MMA career.
You want to hear some shit?
Within his career.
You want to hear some shit? That same year, Clay Guida fought 6 times. He fought King of the Cage, started the year off King of the Cage. He lost. He signed to Strikeforce, beat Josh Thompson to win the Strikeforce lightweight title.
Shout out.
He lost it to Gilbert Melendez. A month after he lost to Gilbert Melendez in a 5-round war, very good fight if you guys haven't seen it, he went and fought in Shudo over in Japan. The month later, lost by first round armbar, goes to WEC, signs with them, gets a unanimous decision win, which leads into the UFC signing, and he's not left the UFC since.
This guy had the most awesome 1 year of his life, and it hasn't looked back.
The Carpenter Clay Guida, I'm so thankful that we got to see him. He's always been one of those guys that I've always wanted to see fight live. He fought here last April against Rafa Garcia in a banger. You know, like, I love me some Clay Guida,
I also think it was nice seeing that there was Clay Guida fans, too, there.
Oh, yeah, dude. He got one of the biggest ovations of the night, you know?
Dude, the purple Clay Guida shirt that guy had, so jealous. I wish I had that.
I fucking love Clay Guida. So, this should be a fun fight. I'm I'm not sure how this one's going to go. And genuinely, this is like one of the biggest tops of the card for me. I think Chase Hooper could absolutely get out. He's veteraned by Clay Guida.
But dude, Chase has looked very good in this.
He has, but he's also fought like lower tier guys a lot.
But it's also setting him up though. It's setting him up.
No, I agree.
To and I think they're doing it's the right move. And he physically looks like a 155er now. He's kind of looked like he's settling into his body. He looks more comfortable out there. He seems more confident.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like that skinny kid fighting at 45 that was trying to take you to the ground. Hopefully not take too many shots and try to get a submission, you know?
I agree. That being said, the only other fight, opening up the card, Kennedy Chikuko taking on Lucas Brzezinski.
By the way, quick turnaround for Kennedy, right? He
Kennedy
had the Barnett fight, which ended short. But
yeah, I mean, October 26th, he knocked out Chris Barnett.
Hey, man, but it's heavyweight, right? Like, just show up, baby, you know?
Yeah, show up. That's all you need to do. That being said, I'm psyched for this card, man. Couldn't be more excited for it, you know? I don't have anything else to say about it, but it's fucking fight week. We're here.
It's a good pay-per-view to wrap up the year.
Top to bottom, it might be the best.
To be honest, it almost feels like it should have been reversed. Like, we should have that fight night and then this, and it would have been the perfect closeout.
I agree with you. I fully agree with you. But what are you going to do? UC 310 is excellent, but we do have a recap to go through. It just kind of worked out for us to hit UC 310. I thought that made a lot of sense. That being said, last Friday night, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, we're back. PFL 10, PFL World Championships card, where, admittedly, a lot of negativity going into here, right? And deservedly so. These guys are leaving so many incredible fighters, just not giving them fights. So much controversy going on with the company as a whole. What are they going to do? How are they going to improve? Well, here's another opportunity, guys. You got a shot in the arm. You had that Ngannou card about 2 months ago now, which was a banger. You're getting another banger card. PFL 10 lived up to the hype and more some. And by lived up to the hype, I mean there was no hype. So any really good result.
I think it's more or less the fight themselves were of great quality.
Damn straight. And in that main event, I mean, we'll bounce from fight to fight. We won't spend too long on any over one fight, I feel like. But Kirziev defeats Brendan Loughnane.
Beat Brendan Loughnane.
He dominated Brendan Loughnane. Never seen anybody beat Brendan Loughnane quite like that. Very impressive from him. Wins $1 million at 155 pounds. The biggest result coming out of this card, personally, there's one that we're most excited for. But the co-main event was the one I saw most people talking about. Dakota Dichiva is no longer the future. She's the present. She's the here. She's the now. Knocks out Talia Santos. Talia Santos, I believe, man, I want to get this right. I don't want to fuck up her record. 22-3 heading into the fight. The only losses, one on the regional scene. One was a split decision loss to Aaron Blanchfield, and the other was a split decision loss to Valentina Shevchenko. Okay? Dakota Dichiva ran through her inside of 2 rounds. Dominated her in the first. Knocks her out in the second. 26 years young, out of the UK. Give me your thoughts on her win, because to me, that was a star-making performance on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, look, she had a moment. And I feel like the people disrespecting her, like, majorly being like, if she was in the UFC, she wouldn't be even this high. Dude, no. She would be top 5 at worst. Top 5, and then the ceiling is exponentially high for her. she is a fucking talent. I mean, she is good. I mean, if you're blinded by the fact that you think the best, like there's no good fighters outside of the UFC, then where the fuck do you think the fighters from the UFC come from? They all come from some other promotion. They all come from a local promotion. Some of them are even in big promotions. You know, they all start somewhere. You know, you think these guys just fucking spawn? They got them in a bakery. You know, like there has to be talent outside of the UFC. You know, for them to have talent even in the UFC. So for people to like try to claim like, oh, Talia Santos wasn't even that good, dude. Talia Santos was a scorecard away from being UFC champ. That's who Dakota Diachima just beat this past week. At like 26 years old or whatever how old she is.
Yeah, there's a lot of people online, and we talked about this before, but like there's like MMA cycles through like new fans every few years, really. And there's like been a mass exodus of a lot of old fans. I can tell you from like just my job, okay? The people that ingest MMA content are not the same people that ingested it 5-10 years ago, okay? These are a lot of new kids who have seen nothing but Dana White hype videos, who don't know shit about the sport, but they know about the UFC. They don't know about MMA as a whole, okay? If you think Talia Santos is not good, then why was she one scorecard away from being UFC champion? Why was she one scorecard away from beating Erin Blanchfield to then fight for the title again? Like, she's that fucking good, and Dakota Diachima ran through her like she was another can, okay? So, Dakota Diachima might be UFC champion if you're in there right now. I mean, she's like if Valentina Shevchenko was fun. Not even a joke. That's just genuinely her fight style. She has the strike. Valentina Shevchenko has the ability to outstrike anybody. But over the course of her career, and earlier in the career, she was way more fun. But over time, she kind of just like, all right, I got to keep this title. And I get it.
She's gotten older, too. We got to take that into account.
And it's a big pay bump, and she's older. But at the same time, Dakota Diachima, man, she knows she's better than these girls, and she doesn't waste any fucking time proving it, you know? First ever person to knock out Talia Santos, you know, chef's kiss, perfect. I'm interested to see what she does next, man. I'm very interested to see what she does next. She's still signed with the PFL. She's not going anywhere, but man, very interested to see what she does. This is the highlight of the card for me. Personally, Davtlan Yagabashirov, also known as Yags, knocks out Impa Kasinge.
The pride of Turkmenistan!
58 seconds.
I should have totally gone on Amazon and ordered a fucking Turkmenistan flag to throw up here.
That would have been so fucking funny.
People would have been really confused when they saw that, would have seen that thumbnail, but so be it.
Doesn't matter, dude. Yags, we told people for a long time now, if you don't know about Davtlan Yagabashirov, you're missing out, dude. This guy might be the most entertaining light heavyweight on the fucking planet. I don't care. Argue with a wall, okay?
Dude, whenever he's on, that guy's top 10 in the UFC at worst, bro. Like, once again,
absolutely.
Like, granted, look at the state of 205. You're gonna fucking argue with me. And once again, same with Dakota. Look at the state of that fucking division, dude. You're gonna argue with me that some of these people,
women's flyweight has better names than light heavyweight. I'll say that. But yeah, definitely both struggling. You know. Jesus.
I gotta say it, man. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm fucking tired of these people saying there's no talent in these promotions and trying to shit on these guys, saying they're not good.
Yeah.
Just good. I mean, and I'm not saying they necessarily would all be champion of the UFC, but fuck me, dude. They put up some good fight.
I think Dakota would probably be champion, but she's the only one I'd pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yags is the shit. I mean,
I don't know about, dude. Some of these Russian guys are kind of sick.
Yeah, you're not wrong. This is a brutal knockout, though. Brutal, man. I mean, I've loved Impa's rise, but I mean, that one. Brutal knockout. So love to see Yags win the middle.
I felt for Impa, dude, because he really went in there with confidence, but I think he was too confident.
I agree. Well, and he's proved that weight classes aren't real for a minute now. But I mean, there's only so far you can go. A guy that used to fight at 170, you know, fighting for light heavyweight gold, it's gonna be tough. He was on his Anthony Rumble Johnson shit, dude. When you kind of really think about it, but
well, there's no 85 too, which is the issue.
That's true. Yeah. Shamil Mustafayev defeating Magomed Umalala by knockout. Here's the thing, dude. If you guys didn't watch this card, from top to bottom, they were all knockouts. Like, this genuinely had finishes galore. Okay, great win there. Man, we talked about what a story would be for Brett Primus. In the end, I
gotta say though, defensively, when the fight went to the ground, he was fine. He was using that rubber guard.
Yeah,
it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then Godzev was like, yeah, fuck this.
Round 3 comes, he just got douche, all right? Puts him down.
He's like, let me just punch this fucker in the face.
Like, dude, he's like, man, fuck that grappling shit, yo. Like, just grappling's not real. Just punch him in the face, you know?
It'll make a difference real quick.
Yeah. Grappling is real, though, because Dennis Goltov submitted Oleg Popov, triangle choke, first round. A heavyweight landing a triangle.
Pretty cool.
Kind of love it. I kind of fucks with it. If you guys didn't watch the PFL Mina fights, you didn't miss out on a whole lot.
But they had finishes, though. They had
all finish. Actually, one decision win over by my boy Mohansen Matafidi, who I shouted out last week. But a lot of good finishes here. Dude, I got to give a shout out because this was, in my opinion, one of the most entertaining finishes.
Dude, she's a dog.
Dude, Hatan Alasif, I apologize, out of Saudi Arabia. This girl, I don't know her age. It's not on Tapology.
I think she's really young.
I believe she's really young, too. She's scored 3 knockout wins and fighting in the PFL Championships on Friday, just lands a brutal knee to the
she
body.
Is murking chicks.
Dude, I think I selfishly...
She had a viral knockout. One of her first PFL fights, I don't know if you remember her. She had a viral knockout of putting out a chick.
I'll say this much. The PFL, they're working smart, dude. They're building up MMA in regions, okay? And Saudi Arabia is not a region that would have gotten attention otherwise. And if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have known about Hatan Alasif, who's just a fucking killer. Okay, this girl is just a savage. I selfishly love body finishes. If you land a punch to the body, a knocks the liver shot, or in this case, a knee to the body where she just cripples her, dude, excellent finish. Chef's kiss. I gotta shout it out. DTF fighter of the week. Hatan Alasif. That being said, though, there were a lot of knockouts, man.
I gotta say, I agree. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah, you're like, you watch that shit like, God damn, that was a vicious knee, dude. And an atomweight, too. Atomweight.
All I gotta say, dude, atomweight, people are shitting on it. Look at Shane Bing a week ago. Look at this. I mean, like.
Put the camera on me. Hey, Dana, bring in atomweight, okay? It's better than women's bantamweight.
I'll do this. You can never see I'm not a feminist after my statement that's about to come out. But I was hang out with friends, and I'm like, they need to add atomweight. Atomweight's 105, right?
Yes.
These motherfuckers said, there was all men. They were like, dude, I don't want to see 105-pound chicks getting thrown around and fighting, dude. It's like, dude, first of all, atomweight as a division would be a fucking banger. Stamp Fairtex.
That's true.
Shang Ming. This girl.
Hatan Alasif out of Saudi Arabia, who landed that vicious knee on Friday.
Dude, Corey McKenna would probably become an atomweight if they had a division.
Yeah.
Dude, like I said, you can't say I'm not a feminist for not supporting Atom. Because I am a atomweight truther out here. Dude, God damn it.
Angel supports women, okay? That's what he does. No, I also got to give a shout out to my girl, Jillian DeCourcy over in Invicta, former champion over there. She's very entertaining. Lionheart. I'd like to see if the UFC brought in the division, bring in her. Bring in Alicia Zapatello. There's a lot of good names out there.
They could bring back a lot of these gals who don't really compete anymore and give them a career, and they would totally be down to fight.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm happy we had a little segment about it because we talked about this a little bit off air, but I'm happy we talked about that. So in case you guys didn't see it though, just to kind of conclude, Hatan Alasif, you are our DTF fighter of the week.
By the way, I gotta give credit to my boys. Monsu Byron took care of business. Costello Von Steenis.
Dude, oh my God.
I fucking love Costello Von Steenis, dude.
How did this not become like viral? This was like did you see the little camera view like from like below? Like
from the cage.
Dude, holy fuck. Dude. He killed him.
Yes.
He killed him.
Dude, I fucking love that guy.
Dude, it's Saudi Arabia. They're going to stone his ass, dude. Oh, my God.
He's so good.
For witchcraft. Yeah, dude. God. I'm just fucking around. Costello Von Steenis, though. An excellent knockout win. Dude, shout out Gabriel Braga stepping up on 2 days' notice to face Jeremy Kennedy.
Wait, it was 2 days' notice?
You didn't know about this?
Wait, who was supposed to fight originally?
Jesus Pinedo.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, you're right.
He missed weight by 5 pounds.
I didn't know it was 2 days though.
Yeah, well, so he missed weight. So I believe Braga was like a backup fighter, or he was there to corner somebody or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then what's his name missed weight, but I'm pretty sure the PFL knew about this. So it was basically 1 day's notice, but like he kind of had a feeling he's gonna fight on fight week, you know. Yeah, man, shout out to him. Slim Tribisi got a win. Overall, this PFL card, PFL 10 out of 10. I genuinely love this card. Top to bottom, there's something for everybody, you know. So. But it's how do you move on from this? How do you
build on this?
Because you guys had the momentum after Ngannou, and all we heard after that was nothing but bad shit for 8 weeks.
25 is gonna be a big year.
It's gonna be, dude. If you don't, and especially now, this is what I've always said. PFL pisses me off now more than like Bellator or One Championship did back in the day. Because back in the day, the UFC did have a stranglehold, like, and they still do have a stranglehold. The UFC's the worst. It's been the worst now than it has been in a long time. Genuinely. Like, if you didn't have Alex Bahia, I'll put it like this. If you didn't have Alex Bahia and Max Holloway in the UFC for 2020, how would the year have gone?
It would have been shit.
It would have been a shit fucking year. Genuinely. Like, think about the rest of the fucking... And I'm saying Max Holloway because he gave you that knockout and the banger with the board. You know what I mean?
I would say he got to be half of a massive fight, even if he didn't win it.
Exactly. 2 massive fights. So if you didn't have Max Holloway or Alex Pereira, how would the UFC been in 2024? Probably pretty disappointing. Probably pretty boring. Even just saying that as like a diehard fan, I love this card on Saturday. This card's not doing numbers. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That being said, we're going to go and move on. Bunch of news come out this week, over the last week or so, I'd say. Not all of this is huge, but a lot of this is kind of like gone boxing stuff, I'd say. We'll hit off at the top. Vladimir Klitschko is now 48 years old. He is still fighting over Ukraine, okay? Has not been seen since a knockout loss to Anthony Joshua back in 2016. Fight of the year contender. Both guys got dropped. Both guys came up. And for Vladimir Klitschko, it was the perfect opportunity to ride off into the sunset. He was so good that at the age of 42, he nearly beat the next generation of heavyweights. He had a close fight with Tyson Fury. He nearly knocked out Anthony Joshua. And he had the opportunity to ride off into the sunset at age 42 as one of the all-time greats. However, like most all-time greats, you're never satisfied. Vladimir Klitschko apparently in talks to return to the boxing ring at 48 years old. He wants to break George Foreman's record of the oldest heavyweight champion of all time. George Foreman was 47 when he last held gold. Vladimir Klitschko now 48. I think this fucker just timed this out, honestly, if you think about it.
Wait, so how would he fight Usyk?
So he was in talks to fight Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois, here's the issue, though. Okay. After the Mike Tyson fight, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, apparently, I don't remember if it was...
Oh, so he's just trying to get a title.
Yes.
That's his objective.
Correct.
Okay.
I think it was Queensberry who, after that fight, they were like, we're not doing shit with old boxers. So Dubois, Klitschko was in talks. They instead went with Joseph Parker, who we'll talk about in a few minutes. However, Vladimir Klitschko still is down to fight. Apparently, Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency coming through here saying if Tyson Fury defeats Alexander Usyk, I will make Vladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury too. He said that last night. So I'll put it to you. Do you have any interest in seeing Vladimir Klitschko come back at age 48?
Why the fuck not, man? Let's see if history can happen.
Yeah? Would you rather see him fight Daniel Dubois or Tyson Fury? Or a potential Usyk fight as well?
All three are interesting to me. I think him coming back in general is interesting no matter what. As long as he's not fighting anybody like way down low. Because he might as well shoot high. He can't shoot low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you.
The better question is, would Deontay Wilder lose to 48-year-old Klitschko?
It'd be tough. It'd be real tough. People have not seen... I saw a lot of people freaking out about this online. I'm like, you guys haven't seen Vladimir Klitschko fight. If it's a motherfucker that could come out at 48 years old, it's Vladimir Klitschko, okay? This is a guy that will jab and hold you. He will do whatever it takes to avoid damage. That's what made the Anthony Joshua fight so fun. He's just like, you know what? Final fight? Fuck it. Let's go balls to the wall. Fuck it. I got one left in me. And he just went out there and put on a war. He knows how to stay safe in there. I think if he's coming back, he knows that it's because he has a very good chance. He knows he keeps himself in shape. I even saw a few years ago video come out of him training, because he's been in talks to do this for a while now. It's kind of been like an open secret in little boxing circles that this is something he's wanted to do for a long time. He wants to make the history. So I want to see it. I don't give a fuck if it's Dubois. I don't give a fuck if it's Fury. And I don't care if it's Alexander Usyk. I think he probably loses all three of those fights. But you make fights because you want to see the impossible happen. And I think Vladimir Klitschko knows that this would be a massive fight for not only himself, but Ukraine as a whole. So I think it'd be fun. Could you imagine if they did Usyk versus Klitschko in Ukraine? That'd be insane. That would be insane.
I mean, you're definitely gonna have a war-torn country after that fight.
Oh my god, right? Quick update. This is a quick little one. Cain Velasquez. A video went viral recently, and Cain Velasquez has been dealing with a lot of legal trouble, obviously.
#free Cain.
#free Cain. Cain Velasquez has been dealing with some legal trouble for a while. Back in 2022, I believe, he shot at the man who sexually abused his son. It's just a terrible situation, a terrible, horrible human being. He's been dealing with legal stuff since then. He's currently out on bail. Apparently, he's feeling himself. Video went viral recently of him just eating some ice cream.
Yeah, is that man a danger to society, guys?
Just eating.
Is that man a danger to fucking society?
Just eating some ice cream, just chilling, man. It's a small update, but it makes you feel something, doesn't it? It makes you feel good,
I'm happy to see he's still living life relatively okay despite going through that terrible situation.
Yeah, and he's yet to be sentenced. Let's hope that it goes well. I'm hopeful. Okay. After everything he dealt with, because not only did he have to deal with that situation, and obviously heat of the moment, should he have done that? No, obviously. But it's heat of the moment. I'm talking about legally, because obviously his parent, like, he might leave his kids without a parent now. So not as far as like the ethics of killing, a pedophile, because obviously,
that's a whole other conversation.
But so Cain Velasquez, he was seen doing that, and still yet free Cain. The fact that he spent a year locked up while that pedophile was able to walk free among society is fucking disgusting to me. The fact that you can abuse a child hundreds of times, according to the court documents, and yet still be able to go free on bail 2 days later. But if the dad does something to you, you spend a year in jail. Just doesn't sit right with me. But hashtag free Cain. Wanted to throw that out there. Hopefully he's doing well. Yeah. I mean, I know he's still doing a little bit of like the wrestling shit. So let's hope he's staying paid as well. So hope the best.
Right, making some money.
Quick little fight announcement. Gervonta Tank Davis will be back March 1st against Lamont Roach. He said at his press conference yesterday this will be one of his final 2 fights. He will retire in December 2025. Angel, do you give a fuck?
Yes and no.
Explain.
Yes, because we've seen this time and time again.
Yeah.
Guys will be like, I'm going to retire. A year goes by, I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's it's not happening. He's not going to retire. Zero chance.
He might go away for like a year and a half, and then be like, guys, I signed a fight with,
yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
And
the other half of that is, if he legitimately doesn't come back, that's why it's also interesting.
Yeah. I saw that apparently he said that like he's going to retire. The reason he gave for retiring is an interesting one. He said he wants to retire because he wants to heal. He wants to go to therapy.
Okay, that's not retiring. He's taking a break.
Well, he said that if he goes to therapy and he works on himself, he's going to lose that fire inside of himself. Yeah. Men would rather go to therapy than fight Keyshawn Davis. Am I right? Or Naoya Inoue? I'm just saying. God, Gervonta Davis is a 30-year-old prospect. I said this on the show, dude. Like, his only win is a weight drain.
Dude, the boxing fans are gonna go crazy after you.
You know, I don't care because, like, dude, just fight Ashley Contender. The fact that we're still here, being like, it's 2024, and we're like, man, I hope we can see Gervonta fight Teofimo or Devin Haney or somebody, or maybe Inoue at a catcher. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna fight Lamont Roach, or he's gonna fight fucking the 17th ranked guy on BoxRec or some shit. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Like,
who's the Australian guy who beat Teo?
Oh, George Kambosos.
He's gonna fight George Kambosos.
You know he's gonna do final fight George Kambosos. That's gonna be.
He's like, I'm gonna fight in Australia. I'm gonna fight out of the country.
Yeah. Fuck. Jeez. Whatever. I for the record, I don't give one iota of a fuck about this fight. Lamont Roach is fine, but that's the thing. All Tank opponents are just fine. That's just genuinely it.
I mean, the Ryan one could have been good.
The Ryan one could have been, and it was a good fight. I think that's a genuinely good win, Ryan Garcia. But when you add in the context of the weight draining, you add in the weight hydration clause, I don't care. And no guy who, I mean, dude, Lamont Roach lost to Jamel Herring, dude. Jamal Herring, he's not gonna do shit, man. So, like, it's just disappointing. Like, Frank Martin, who cared about that one? You know what I mean? Like, even Frank Martin had some success in the other rounds, but it's like we all knew it was gonna happen. So I don't know. I think the Tank is like a champion, just frustrates me more than any other boxer. Because, like, dude, you are the greatest. I think he beats every other guy. I truly think so. At lightweight, it's super, and somewhere around that kind of weight class, I think he beats them all genuinely. But he just won't fight him. And it's like, man, just do it, please. Take the risk. Just take the risk. But we're not gonna take the risk. But I don't think he'll retire either, though. That being said, we'll go and move on. One more piece of news. Kind of boxing related, but it's only boxing related because of our boy Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, dude. I got to listen to the whole interview, but he did an interview with Helwani and I think Adi Oladipo of DAZN. It was a great interview. I saw a bunch of clips.
Victor Oladipo's doing interviews.
Victor Oladipo, yeah, former Thunder legend. No, Adi Oladipo.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, man. Thunder, dude. You know what? It pissed me off so much, Victor Oladipo, man. That guy had like 2 seasons at OKC and he was young in his career. Didn't do shit. And the second he leaves, goes to the Patriots, he just becomes like a star. Like,
and then he gets injured.
Yeah, well, it didn't work out too well for him in the end. But what are you gonna do? Turki Al-Sheikh, though, is reportedly interested in working with the UFC and PFL to make John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. I want to see John Jones obviously fight Tom Aspinall, but if you're gonna have Turki Al-Sheikh come in here and just fuck up just fuck up the whole plan and throw in Ngannou, I want that just as bad. Like, I'm not gonna complain. Give me your thoughts on this potentially happening, and do you think it will happen? Because obviously Ngannou has only one more fight with the PFL, but at the same time, if anybody can make anything happen, it'll be Turki Al-Sheikh.
I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not 100% sure I'm not gonna get hyped on it. But I can't. I'll be blatantly honest about it. I want it to happen. I want to see it happen. If we can't get Aspinall, but we can get Ngannou, I'm perfectly okay with that.
I agree.
And whatever the results are, man. I'll live with them.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I think that I don't think the UFC will do it. I'll say that. I think that everybody's like, it's about money. I think whenever it comes to Dana White, he's got the money. And I think he hates Ngannou that much that he won't give him the opportunity. Because it's clearly personal with him. And I know that everybody's, and I saw people talk about this online, like Turki Al-Sheikh literally led Dana around like he was a mail order bride around his house, showing him his house, right? I think that is true. But I also think that Dana hates Ngannou so much more. And he knows that he could say, oh, we don't call for Mo. Like he can make it act like, oh, it's not a personal thing. Oh, we just don't call for Mo, dude. Like, oh, that ethics involved. There's just some sort of bullshit. He'll get away with it. I also don't think John Jones would accept this fight either. He'll need to be like, oh yeah, I need $50 million or some shit. But maybe Turki Al-Sheikh could come through with that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think they can make him no matter what, they can come to a good offer on top of with all the pay-per-view plans, all the they will. These guys, 100%. If this fight does happen, these guys will be compensated.
They're gonna get paid.
If these two guys meet each other, they will have. For at least John, probably his biggest payday, and with Francis, at least one of his top 3 paydays, I would assume.
I would agree with that. I want to see it. Do I think it'll happen? No. But if Turki Al-Sheikh's working on it, you cannot rule it out. Speaking of Turki Al-Sheikh, this dude, February 22nd.
He just dropped the fucking mixtape on the ground, dude. I mean, this is Kanye West, college dropout. This is that fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. This is yeah, man, this is some crazy shit right here. Okay, I want you guys to hold on to your dick right now. Okay, we got full Riyadh season card, February 22nd, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Archer Beterbiev, Dimitri Bivol in the main event, the rematch. Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker, co-main event. Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Schofield, down on the main card. Carlos Adams, Hamza Shiraz, Virgil Ortiz, Israel Madrimov, Zili Zhang, Ajit Kabel, Joshua Batsi, Callum Smith.
If non-sexual porn was existent, this would be it.
Exactly. Although, isn't that just softcore porn?
Exactly. And you know what that is? That's just boxing.
You know what? I can't argue against that. No, yeah, man. I got a phoner, man. Now.
This is just masterful, dude. I mean, it's how the fuck does he do it every time? How does it get better? And it's $25. How, people?
Dude, insane. He is a one of one Turki Al-Sheikh. He's coming through. This guy could have gone anywhere, man. And he's coming through and just putting all this shit, all this money into this. I love it, man. Excited for the card. And here's the crazy part. We're only 2 months away from it. So we're not even that far away from previewing this thing.
It'll be the month of my birthday. It'll be the second week after my birthday.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Or the week after my birthday, my bad.
Yeah. And you know what? If you want to buy his pay-per-view, only $25 too. Turki Al-Sheikh coming through, man.
Guys.
He's really improving the sport.
I mean, I never try to, we're not getting paid, but I got to say, like, we should be supporting this shit.
That's true because he's doing all the things that MMA and boxing fans say they want. He's making big cards. He's making the fights cheaper. So it's like, what more do you want?
He's making it more accessible to the person. Like, dude, I hate to say it. Like, even if you're down having a rough time, dude, if 6 of your buddies get together, you're telling me you can't get $25 together to put it on the TV?
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. You generally don't watch, for the most part, depending on the person, you're more likely not going to watch fights with someone else. You're telling me you can't scrape $25 together more easily opposed to like the $80 you pay for a UFC pay-per-view?
Don't go to Taco Bell, fat ass. Just go ahead and buy this pay-per-view. How about that? I'm gonna be
exactly, dude. The money you spend on fast food is the money you could spend to get this quality of fight.
It's 2 trips to Starbucks, bro. This is fucking, I can't even make say more than this. I'll put it like this. We're not being paid by him, but dude, like, he's doing all the things that fight fans say they want. Just support
this fucking pay-per-view costs less than Black Ops 6.
That's true. So, yeah, man. I love it. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for Fury Usyk later this month. We're going to end the show with a brief recap of Misfits Boxing 19. We talked about it a little bit on the show this last week. Obviously, this fight card happened on Thursday in the middle of the day. So
it happened on fucking Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving. On guitar. Kind of a couple of highlights. Anderson Gibb defeats Slim Alabar. Close decision win for him. Salt Poppy knocks out King Kenny.
He's back.
Deji Alawatunji knocks out Dawood Savage.
Weird finish.
Deji looked like both physically and, and as a fight as a whole, disappointing. I said last week on the show that I think I'm in better shape than Deji. I feel like I can absolutely say I'm better than Deji. No, but some other fights on the card, man. Overall, it was a solid night. What do you think? What did you make of the card as a whole?
I mean, it was fun. It had some decent moments. It was one of the better Misfits cards in recent time.
Yeah.
The big thing out of this card, too, was that Wade Plem is back.
Oh, yeah.
Not on commentary, but on the boxing end. Really hyped it up. Very WWE-esque, by the way. I gotta say, this is finally the time where I kind of really noticed. I was like, oh, okay, they're really playing this shit up.
Yeah. Although Wade Plem stepping into the boxing ring for the first time.
Wade got hands.
Yeah, it's kind of an open secret that he's been training for a long time. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how he does against HS Tiki Talk. That's his name, right?
Something like that.
Dumbest fucking name of all time. But the guy has skills. In the few fights I've seen of him, or I think he only has one or two. He does have skills. Heavy hands. We'll see how the fight goes.
Is he better than Wade Plem?
That's a good question. Yeah, that was the last Misfits card of the year. I enjoyed it. It was fun. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Luis Alcaraz Pineda going to be on the show anytime now. Defeating Swarms. Unanimous decision win.
Dude, it's really funny because I hadn't seen him training for a while, because I still follow him on a bunch of stuff. And then the fact that he just fucking had this fight come up out of nowhere, I was like, oh, okay, well, I know what he was getting ready for now.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's still competed as a pro since this.
Really?
Since his last Misfits fight, yeah.
Seriously? I had no idea.
I mean, he's lost, but he's competed.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's not great.
Someone has to feed the family, man.
Somebody has to feed the family. Yeah, 2-7. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Hey, but in the Misfits ring, he's pretty good though.
It's true. In Misfits, he's killing it. So that's all I gotta say. Any closing thoughts? Anything you would say before we're going bounce out of here? Man?
No, man, that's it.
Yeah, same here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the pod. I'm at Josh Evanoff on Twitter. He's at Angel Ortega _01 at Courtside Sound for all things relating to the show. Hope you guys enjoyed this week and enjoy the fights this weekend. Peace.